Hello everyone and welcome back to Adventures with Clive, here with another episode of Baldur's Gate 3. And in this episode we're going to continue on in the Emerald Grove and probably branch out into other areas. So let's start off by talking with the family of the girl that we saved.
What's up for discussion?
You ever scare me like that again and I'll feed you to a gnoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
Hope we'll meet again under better circumstances.
Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Okay, we got a reward for that. The Dancing Lights cantrip. It's not bad. So we can give that to whoever doesn't have a necklace, really. Doesn't really... oh, she has to speak with a dead one. This is probably a more useful one, I believe. We'll just put this in the pack for now. I did upgrade her armor to heavy armor. She can wear heavy armor because of the feat that you get. Alright, let's go up the hill here. And we do have to talk to those kids. Go see Donnie from helping Merkin after the harpy attack.
He stares right past you as if you're invisible.
And I want to see the dragon's lair.
Then reaches for a concealed hatch.
Alright, let's... Okay, let's leave. He doesn't do anything really. And we should be able to meet both Mal and the other kid. Both Mal and Merkin down here. Here's Mal.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Merkon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed.
You saved Arabella from the druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done.
Happy to help.
And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you?
Okay. What do you do in this cave?
Making sure we're ready to leave when the time comes.
Alright, we can go this route, but she's just gonna ask us to steal the idol.
You've been a friend to us.
And...
come back anytime.
it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. Alright, so we did complete that quest. The beach investigation. And here's Merkin.
You came! I have... here! Mole said I should thank you properly for the harpies. So I wrote you a story.
Alright. Aren't you clever? That's very kind.
It's about you. I hope you like it.
Okay, so he gave us a story. It's in our inventory. Here's a story here. Alright, so let's go back the way we came. Alright, now we can go back down this way, and we're going to head on over to this, this room right here. And we should have had an interaction earlier, but we never got that interaction after Cannon died on the bridge where he was trying to pull the ropes up and the goblin shot him. So this is his sister.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way.
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
Alright, so you step between the crossbow and the goblin.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You move.
I probably should do this on a different character, but we'll try to do persuasion. This one avenge Cannon. It won't change anything. Just gotta roll an 8. Yeah, we got it.
You're right.
I wish you weren't, I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Because vengeance eats people alive, you'll grant the goblins 2 victories this day.
You'd better be right.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
You're gonna be sorry! Every last one of you!
Alright, I'll talk to Gale a little bit later. So we can talk to her.
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care, neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
I just saved your life, show some gratitude.
They'll peel your face off and nail it to a wall. I ain't scared of some god. Stick a dozen arrows in me and Priestess Gut'd still patch me up. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyarg.
Booyarg. The goblin word for magic. Primitive to a fault, but not entirely without merit.
Well, I'd certainly like to meet her.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
You've already told me what I need to know. I'll find that priestess myself.
Even if you did find my tribe, they'd set the wargs on ya. You need me. Get me out of here, and I'll tell them what a good friend you are.
Alright, so we can come back to her. She will let us into the group.
Oh, you thieves are all boring.
So, that's a possibility. I'm gonna talk to Gale again. Okay, so Gale just pretty much says that he needs to absorb magic items. So if you get some magic items, some like low quality ones, like some green ones, those are good uses for it. Just give it to him and let him absorb it. Alright, so we can move on. There are a couple of people we need to talk to up here. This guy in particular, the guy Aradin, he's the one who lost Halcyon.
If it ain't the fearless Goblin Slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot.
All you did was stand up for your crew, I respect that.
Half my crew are full of holes. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here, and losing track of the bloody druid.
Where did the goblins come from?
They chased us, all the way from the ruins we were poking around in.
And is that where you lost track of the druid you mentioned?
Aye. His name's Halcyon. And if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
Can I see that contract?
Job's all yours, if you got a death wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Just tell me where to find the relic.
It's called the Nightsong. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
Yep, good luck with that. Alright, so we got the contract. This is the contract. And it just tells us where to go. And he's looking for the Nightsong, which is a relic. And we can go up here and talk to these people.
How stupid are you?
Only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I've never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head.
Alright, so based on meeting Mal, we kind of know that this boy most likely has a locket. You better do what he says, boy.
I said I don't have it. Maybe he dropped it running away from those big, scary goblins.
You little split-tongued freak!
Alright, so we can just do persuasion. You're not fooling anybody. Why'd you take it? And let's just add let's add proficiency. Let's add a guidance. Continue.
What kind of question is that? Why does anyone steal anything? Fine. I have the stupid amulet. Take it.
I want an answer. Why did you steal it?
To impress a girl, most like.
It looked like my mother's, all right? Just take the damn thing and leave me alone.
Keep it, kid. You need it more than me. Poor kid.
Yep, a lot of orphans. And I do get urchin bonus there. We can go and talk to Zevlor now. So before we talk to Zevlor, I went ahead and grabbed Will for our team. And I picked him over Gale, mostly because I do want to have Karlach on my team. And the interactions between Will and Karlach are probably the best. And we can go talk to Zevlor now.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
There's a couple of options we can do with this. We can try to talk them into fighting the druids. We probably don't want to do that. We can just ignore them. Or we could say leaving the grove is your best option. I can help.
It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly.
Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter.
The Blade of Frontiers has done what he can to help us prepare for the journey, and we are grateful. But it'll be a short journey if the goblins still own the roads.
By the Triad, there is only one correct answer. Refuse him, and we sentence these people to die.
Alright, kill the Goblin Horde's leaders. I'll see what I can do.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
Sorry, does not like us right now. There's two things we could do. We can go up here, and there's a back way out. I'm not going to do that. I'm actually just going to teleport to the Emerald Grove environs. It's probably the quickest way to do this. We're kind of done with this area for the time being. We now have to go to the west. And we're going to take the route to the west. There's only like really one place you can go. And it's this right here. This is the Druid Grove. There's the back way. But then there's also, this is all the shipwreck. So there's only really one way that we can go. There's a hidden cache up here we can go to as well. And that's from the Harper map, I believe. Alright, here's the goblins. We need to push past them.
When they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster.
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
This is kind of the way up to that hidden cache.
They always disappoint there.
Shouldn't need to... Yeah, we can get up there. I think everyone can get up there. There we go. We may encounter someone up here. have to come back down this way. There is a... There it is. There may be someone up here. We'll see. This is where part of the ship broke. Yeah, this is who I was thinking of. Nice, this is Raphael.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning.
What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps.
The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Alright, so Raphael is kind of a neutral entity in this whole thing. So, pleasure, I am Cal.
Charmed, I'm sure, in more ways than one. We should have a chat, you and I, but not here. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
And he does have a chance to show up in random places.
There, middle of somewhere.
Nice decor.
The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
What makes you say that?
Call it a ninth sense. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
What makes you think I need saving?
Come now. Why play hard to get when you're in deep over your tadpoled head? One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that.
Okay, so essentially what's going to happen here is you're going to be offered a opportunity to get rid of the tadpole, but at the cost of your soul. So choose what you want. I'm just going to choose the not to make a deal option. You're mad if you think I'll make a deal with the devil.
And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still, I have a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
I'll have the last laugh at the end.
I've always wondered what a laughing mind flayer sounds like. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
That is Raphael. If you come up here, you'll encounter him. So we'll have to have an option to talk to him later. He'll meet with us throughout the playthrough. Oh, there's a rock.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
Watch the spiders and remain ready to strike.
The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. You have no doubt a spider egg is nestled within.
Alright, speak softly to the spiders in hopes of calming them. We can add a bonus. Oh, maybe. Nice.
One by one, the spiders retreat to the rear of the crevice, lulled by your murmurs.
Boldly reach for the bag.
You stash the bag. Something clinks among the coins.
Alright, we got another pouch. And we receive coins and a spider egg sac. The egg sac is really just a kind of a one-use grenade type of thing, where you throw it and it spawns spiders instead of exploding. So it's just like a grenade. Let's grab this chest here. And we get the potion of invisibility and some silk glands. That's really all that's up here. I don't think there's anything else up here. You do get a nice overview of the crash. There's a swamp over there. It's kind of a fun place to come up to and look around. Okay, I don't think there's anything over here. Maybe a plant. Yeah, there's a plant or two. Alright, let's head back down. Alright, we got that item. Yeah, so here's the back door. We will go in there soon. That's going to take us back into the Druid's Grove. I'm going to grab this backpack though. I actually need a backpack. Let's pick this up. Okay, we're going to head north here. And we'll get some interactions, which will be kind of fun.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
What happened to your friend?
An oil bear. Please, do you have any...
Shut up, Andric. Do you serve the Absolute?
Wait.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
We can hold this there.
Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He's a true soul. Mind him. He will... He...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
There's a couple of options. We could tell we're not a true soul. So a true soul is someone that has this parasite in their head and is being controlled by the Absolute, essentially. But we have the parasite, but we're not being controlled by the Absolute. And we'll find out why later. We can tell them, why are you out here? The wilderness is dangerous.
We know that all too well, sir, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here.
So we're looking for us, essentially? Okay, these fugitives, tell me more.
We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
Okay, definitely some options here. Forget the owl bear. You're still alive, so go.
What? And just leave Ed? I suppose he'd want us to go on. Find a way to honor his sacrifice.
May the Absolute guide us.
They spoke of the Absolute. Same as
They were working with him. He has a tadpole.
Looks like the Absolute's drawing all sorts to become followers. Impressive in a way.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
So this is like your first option to kind of take on more powers from the tadpole. So that is a possibility. You could also resist that. There's a possibility to resist that if you wanted to. It really depends on what you want. The powers are pretty good, so I'm actually going to take these on. So what we have to do is we have to wait for nighttime, and then we can talk to a guardian, and that will trigger us to be able to absorb these things. Alright, so we got the Mind Flayer Parasite Specimen, and this is going to open up the opportunity to actually absorb one of these things. We will be able to consume that thing later, so let's just move on for now. You guys have a lot of camping supplies on them. That's kind of nice. And that will... these are twisting vines.
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
Not one in particular. The city is a veritable feast of sweetness.
Alright, so we have to go this way. And let's go up this way. This is where the owlbear is. We can go in there if you wanted to. I'm going to do that a little later. I really do want to get to Karlach. There's going to be some fighting up ahead. Alright, so here is a friend. Let's grab these mushrooms. Alright, so this is going to be Scratch. Scratch's master perished. Reach out to pet him. Alright, so we can pass some checks, hopefully. Neil, you mean no harm. It's a 10. It's not bad. Oh, maybe? Nice. Alright, so we got to pet Scratch.
The dog lowers his hackles, his head tilted inquisitively. Convinced that you're harmless, he turns his attention back to the corpse.
Shake your head, the man is gone.
With a deep, heartbroken whine, the dog bows his head.
You can motion him to follow.
The dog looks at his owner with sad eyes. He does not move.
And then we can pet him.
The dog whimpers nervously, as if to urge you on.
And then we can hold out your hand so we can follow your scent to camp.
The dog sniffs your hand, his tail swung low in understanding. He knows how to find you.
Okay, so we'll see him eventually. He's at our camp now. And this guy has a bunch of stuff on him. Alright, so we got to meet Scratch, and we get to meet his owner. His owner passed away, so Scratch will come to our camp. As long as you pass those checks, you will have Scratch join you. We have to go around this way. This is a camp here. This is going to be a little bit of a interesting fight. We're going to have everybody just sneak. We might be able to take this guy out. I'm going to try to take this guy out. And let's see if we can get Astarion to backstab him. Maybe flourish? Alright. Alright, so that's one down. We have to really be careful here, because there are quite a few people here. I'm skipping quite a bit of stuff here, by the way. I just want to make it to Karlach, because it's going to really fill up the party out. It's going to make a lot of this other stuff pretty easy to do. I think we're safe. Alright, there's a lot of blood here.
Oh, look, something tore right through these people.
The beast reeks of brimstone and offal. Every breath is thick with blood.
He's getting sick.
You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate.
We missed that check. So we can show mercy and end the life swiftly.
You land a swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still. Whatever horrific creature was growing inside the hyena dies along with her.
These hyenas, they have this Yinga's hunger. That just means that they are on the verge of turning into gnolls. So let's look at advantage with this. No, I don't have enough movement.
Break them.
And I can't flourish.
Making a break for it.
Yeah, we need to get the hyena that's running. Let me use bless. Alright, Will can use his Eldritch Blast. Actually, I don't want to push. Let me just make sure the passive is off to push. This is not a good push time. Alright, so that one's down. Alright, let's move to our end of the round. We should be able to hit this guy in the next one. I'm going to try to get one of these other ones. Is there another one up here? Oh, that's a gnolls, okay. Alright, let's move our... Well... kind of a waste, but it's fine. Okay, so this one turned into a knoll. So really be careful. We don't want him to run.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Alright, so we got all these guys down. If you... there's a chance that they draw in more gnolls. There's a bunch of gnolls up there, by the way, so you don't want to... You don't want them to run and grab... Ooh, I don't want to do that. Alcohol, that's great. This stuff will explode. I'm going to loot all this stuff and then I'll move on down the road. Oh, we looted quite a bit of stuff. Got these shipment orders. And let's read this. And this does start a quest to find a missing shipment. And that's going to be a quest that we can do. It's going to be up north. But we'll need to do that at another time, because we've done quite a bit in this episode so far. We picked up Will, we talked to Zevlor, and we also talked to Raphael. So that's going to be it. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.